What is going on, everybody? Aaron here from Break the Internet, and welcome back to another video today on the channel. Now, you've seen so many Snapchat videos, so many Instagram videos on this channel that have been from my iPhone, but a lot of people have kind of been wondering what else is on my iPhone besides these social media applications. A couple weeks ago, I told you guys that I wanted to go a little bit more in depth of what I use on my phone as far as video applications and the photo editing applications that I use on my daily routine. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing today. Let's take a look at what's on my iPhone. Alright guys, so moving over to the phone section of today's video, if you haven't already, I highly recommend that you click the subscribe button, also the notification bell right next to that to get notified when we upload a video here on the channel. And of course, if you haven't already, also punch the heck out of that like button. Let's try to get to 1,000 likes for today's video. And my name is Aaron FPS over on Instagram. If you want to follow me over there, comment hashtag YouTube over there, and I'll go ahead and reply to each and every one of you. For real this time, moving over to the phone, if you take a look at my main screen here on my iPhone, nothing really crazy, everything happens pretty much over here, but I'm gonna go ahead and just explain a couple of things that I have on here. Right now, I have the Studio and the YouTube right next to that. If you're big on YouTube, you know that YouTube Studio is one of the best apps to download to show all your analytics, all your stats, and basically everything to do with your YouTube channel. And then I just have the main YouTube app right next to that. And of course, I have YouTube Red. I'm subscribed to YouTube Red, so I can listen to the YouTube videos in the background. And then of course, like I said, I have pretty much all my stock apps, so my Outlook for some email, photos, camera, all that good stuff. Down below, just for some of the quick doc apps, I have my Gmail, which is connected to my main business email, my messages, my Google Chrome to, of course, search the web, and then my Snapchat app, because I mean, I'm mostly doing Snapchat here on the channel, so gotta make sure that's right there and ready to go when I need it. Right next to that, I have a folder named Unused Social, where this is some of the social media that I don't really use as much, but it's still there because I don't want to delete it off my phone just yet. So LinkedIn is more of like a professional website. This is where you can find jobs and see other people that are located like in the industry that you're in as far as the professional industry. Skype, haven't used that too much. I used to use it a lot in the past, but it's kind of done some weird updates and I'm not really too fond of it recently. Bitmoji, that's only really linked with my Snapchat, so I don't really go into that much. Also, Ghost Codes. This is a app where you can actually find different people on Snapchat, and kind of like a discovery platform on Snapchat. Snapchat isn't really known for that. I'm pretty ranked up high on here. I don't know if I can find my name. I'm not going to go in too much into that, but I have a video more on Ghost Codes. I'll leave a card on screen so you guys can go check out that if you wanted to. Also in the same folder, I have Nico, which is a really cool app. Actually, you connect it with Twitter, and what you do is you take a picture, and then when you get that picture and move it over to Twitter, it'll watch. I'll show you just a second. So it's gonna load up. And so your photo is on Twitter. So I'm gonna actually go over to Twitter. If I go over to my profile, you can see that if I click that, it basically takes a timestamp of where you are and kind of gives you some information. So it says Northwest Virginia Beach, Virginia. It's 10:59 p.m. It's 78.9 degrees. Please stop being so hot, Virginia. It also tags them and then gives you a picture of whatever you took a picture of. So obviously, I mean, I'm just in my room right now, but if you're in like in New York or some other travel location, it's gonna give you the exact location, the time, and the temperature of where you are. And in Nico, in that app, you can actually go in, change the settings, and then it'll give you different things. So you greetings, shuffle, photo details, classic, all that good stuff. So you can really just customize everything on there. Also, I have Amazon Alexa right next to that. So I mean, I don't really go into that too much because all I have to do is say Alexa and then she talks to me. You know, it's my best friend in the world. And then Boomerang is kind of just there because it's connected to Instagram, but I don't really use it too much. And then emojis right here, which gives me different fonts within Snapchat that I can use. And I'll leave also a card on there if you want to use different fonts on Snapchat. Next folder is music. So not too much in here. I mean, I have a Spotify and Pandora, but I'm not gonna go into those because I feel like you guys will judge me on the music that I listen to. And then right next to that, I have some games. Now, I have a lot of games that are on here. I mean, I have Pokemon Go. I have all these different games right here, and I really don't play them that much. I mean, if I go on a road trip or anything like that, then I will play these. I mean, I have Crossy Road, Pop the Lock, Smashy Road, Order 3. Impossible Game is probably one of my least favorite games because it's super annoying. Let's play it. All right, so the objective of the game is you're a little cube and you jump over the things, but obviously I'm not good at it. There's another game called Geometry Dash that is very similar to this, but all right, I'm doing good. Come on. Oh, okay, never mind. So those are pretty much all the games that I have on there. I mean, if you want to take a look at these and see the different games that I'm playing on a daily basis, then check it out. Right next to that is my productivity. So this is things that I use for business. These two top, I'm not really sure where they're there, but don't pay too much attention to that. So I have Dropbox to transfer files from my computer to my phone. Let's just say I want to upload something to my Instagram story and I edit it on my computer. I can just go to my Dropbox, put it in there, and then it'll come up on my phone. Google Sheets, Google Docs, Google Drive. So obviously Google is a big part of my workflow here on my phone. Schedulefly for work schedules, and then OneDrive, which is pretty much the same thing as Dropbox. If I run out of room on Dropbox, I move over to OneDrive and vice versa. Right next to that, I just have a folder with a bunch of money signs because everything that has to do with money. So I have my eBay, my USAA, which is my bank account. Obviously, I'm not going to go into that. PayPal as well. Venmo to transfer money between me and my friends. OfferUp, which if you don't have OfferUp, I highly recommend that you download that because it gives you, it's kind of like Craigslist, but it kind of just takes everything in your personal area. You put your zip code and it gives you some really good deals. So if you want to download that. Groupon, which has been very sketchy lately, so I haven't really opened that much. And then Zillow to buy and rent houses. Now in this utilities folder, I really don't use much of this. It's kind of just one of those folders where I put it there and it's just kind of there. Hue and hue mode, or if you can see, like obviously in the background, I have like these different color lights. Let's just say I go to hue mode. I can actually control these lights with this. So if I click office, and then it's really cool because I can go into my different lights. It says left, light strip, and right. If I go to the right, let's say I want to change it like a white light, or if I want to change whatever color, I can change it to whatever I want. Fire TV is to control my TV. iMovie comes stock with the phone. I'm not really sure why it's in this folder, but it is. Apple Store, Face Swap Live to face swap with some of my friends, and then Netflix there as well. Now this next folder is probably where you're gonna wanna take some notes because this is my like main setup for what I use on a daily basis. So this is all my video and picture editing software that I use on my phone. I have Perfect Video and Video Shop, which are, I'll do some more in-depth reviews and kind of walkthroughs on those apps. Perfect Video is completely free and Video Shop is, I believe, $5. But like I said, when I do the reviews about it, I'll explain why exactly that I paid money for it. Image App and Play Memories are the apps that I use to connect to my my cameras. So I have for my GH4 and for this camera that you're looking at right here is my Sony RX100 Mark III. So I can easily transfer videos and photos from my phone to my camera. Typorama and Snapseed are some picture editing. So Typorama is usually to add like different text and stuff like that and filters to your pictures. And then Snapseed is what I use mostly to edit my pictures. So pretty much everything that you see on Instagram, on my Instagram account, like I said, follow me at AaronFPS, is edited and I use Snapseed. Snapped is kind of a place where I can put some of my Snapchat stories that I can kind of I put there. I can have a link and send it to companies if I wanted to. Capture is for my GoPro, and then Clips is an app that I'm also going to be doing a review about. That is a new app, or I guess it's been out for maybe a month or two, that allows you to edit videos on your iPhone, but it's made specifically from Apple. So obviously they're keeping some things in mind. Then I have messaging, which I'm sure you guys have heard of WhatsApp, GroupMe, and WeChat. I mean, these are just apps that I use to kind of do different group chats for, let's just say, the Snapchat community or the YouTube community or the Musical.ly community. That's basically what I use these different messaging apps for. Then I have travel. So within my travel folder, I have different airlines, Airbnb, Uber, Lyft, Waze. If you don't have Waze and you ever do like road trips and stuff, I really don't like to use the stock Maps app on iPhone because it doesn't really give you that much information. But Waze, they give you like traffic information and they give you different routes to take, and there's different, you can change the voices on the app too. So if you want me to do like an in-depth review on Waze, definitely let me know down in the comment section below. And then I have TripAdvisor, which is a really awesome app that lets you leave reviews and see other people that have left reviews on hotels and locations and places to eat and all that good stuff. So let's just say you're like in a completely new city, completely new town, and you're visiting or whatever, you can see what's top in that area so you don't waste your time on some of these places that may have bad service or bad food or whatever it may be. All this stuff in the next folder is my drone stuff. So I mean my DJI Go 4, my DJI Go, and then my Before You Fly. So this is just all the stuff that has to do with my drone and me getting pictures of that stuff. I have Poshmark to, well, I'm not going to talk too much about that. Fit Genie. So I will be honest, I haven't used it that much. It's to kind of count calories and make sure you're staying within your weight goal if you work out. But I will be honest, I haven't been to the gym in probably about 2 weeks. Don't tell anyone. And last but not least, I have an app called Anchor, which I will be doing a video about that next week. If you want to download this app, I basically have my own radio station over here called Top 5 Central. So if you go to anchor.fm/top5, you can actually download this app and see what I'm doing before we actually make a video about it. And I know that was a lot of apps and a lot of different things to go through, but if you have any questions about any of the apps that are on my phone and you want to learn more about them, you want to see a more in-depth review, please let me know down in the comment section below. Tell me either what app you want me to review or whatever you want me to talk a little bit more than I did in today's video. And that's gonna do it for today's video, guys. If you did enjoy, don't forget to punch that like button. Of course, shows your support and gets this video out to so many more people that may be confused about social media and maybe want to see what I use on my iPhone. And also, guys, if you're not subscribed to the channel, highly recommend that you do so by clicking the subscribe button, also the notification bell right next to that. Anyway, guys, my name is Aaron from Break the Internet. Of course, as always, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you next time.